This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready?
But right away, they'll change the look.
Red, 30, triple, 38. Check, view. White. Set.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be second down. The Packers at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
95.
To throw now. Here's Love. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Those defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He finds Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Buffalo 18. That's pretty.
Here's Milton now to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back?
Breece Hall, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say,
We get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
Ball again on second down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down of the process.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Milton.
And the Jets, first down.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
To throw, it's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the Packers' 16-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Milton. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing is Milton. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Paul on a give up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, I'm probably giving my quarterback some room. Sprint him out to one side.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Fight, 97. Green. Set, punt. Red, 38. White, white. Blue, striker. Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down and 6 now. Now Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To throw is Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Completes this one to Thornton.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Wilson's got it complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Yeah, good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going right back to Wilson.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
On the 6.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Could afford the one to get to him and drop him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, good return up past the 30. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Brings up 2nd and 3. at the 31-yard line.
You, yellow. Ready, ready.
From the 31, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
45, white. Hey, green. Hey, red. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now he'll tuck this and run. Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. He's to the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow here. And they will take a 7-point lead now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 sight, 19, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Milton. Oh, and that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go now.
In motion goes the tight end. A final shot before break. Milton. This pass out wide the hall. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Watson.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Stays on his feet. And he's going to have the Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Trouble, 38.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love, they go play action now. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
40. Set.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Green Jack. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Love now. Get it here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Alex Singleton.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not.
and it turned into disaster for them.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And he gets this to Thornton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Milton. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short, brought down at the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, break.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Set, hut. Black 40. 5, 90, red, yellow. Drill green. 6, mega. Set, go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, blaster, black, ultra. White, white. Hut, hut.
Now Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Love.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pulled in at the 24. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
Ready, check.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
18, tied in. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And this complete to Mitchell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here's Milton.
And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Field, let's go. Yellow, 40, classic, 6, white, ready.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
50, green.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
52, blue. Spike, 60, red, yellow. Smash, red. Black shot. Set, hut.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Love looking to throw it. Connects with Watson on the comebacker.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Come on, set. Black, Edo, blue. Ready?
Love. Complete once again to Watson.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Set.
Here's Jacobs.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Black 40.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready.
On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him
talk about the kick return is maybe the most exciting play in football. But any type of a return where it's a change of possession, where the defense gets the ball, that's exciting.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One last shot now for Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Packers, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.